Hello my fellow smug ones. Well, I'm sure this will be a nice surprise for many. Let's begin. Okay, this story is from The Sun and it says 2 million Brits on benefits could be in line for a payout if the government loses a legal challenge which heads to court today. But it's not just any court, it's the High Court. And from what I remember, the government is probably used to losing there because a few years ago, they actually ruled against the government when Boris, prorogued Parliament. Although, in my opinion, they really shouldn't have done. But that's a topic for another video. People on universal credit were given a £20 a week temporary uplift to help them through the pandemic. But around 1.9 million struggling households still on legacy benefits system were excluded from this support. And to be honest, in my opinion, that is just so bad, isn't it? Because the £20 a week temporary uplift should have been spread across the legacy benefits as well, as long as the equivalent element is included in universal credit. Although if you already got the £20 a week for one of your other legacy benefits, like tax credits, for example, then surely you'd only be entitled to that. Unfortunately, many of those left out of pocket are disabled, claiming benefits such as personal independence payments, which is PIP, or employment support allowance, which is ESA. Two Brits are taking a fight for the equivalent cash to the High Court, arguing that the treatment was unfair. The case against the Department for Work and Pensions, the DWP, will be heard today and Friday, November the 19th. But a judgment is not expected for a few weeks. And even if the court does rule that the treatment was unfair and unlawful, there is no guarantee of a payout. Well, why not? Surely that's the whole point in taking someone, a company, or in this case, the Department for Work and Pensions, to court, over money which you think that you're owed. The DWP will have to make amends, but there are several ways they can do this. One option is the form of a back payment for those affected, worth up to £1,560. The DWP may also decide to take action without the case reaching court. Well, I think that would be the sensible thing to do, especially as excluding potentially disabled people from money that they would usually be entitled to with their condition on a more newer equivalent benefit wouldn't exactly make them look good, would it? William Ford, who is a solicitor for the claimants at Osborne's Law, previously said, whilst the uplift for those on universal credit is very much welcomed, there is no evidence to demonstrate that those in receipt of universal credit were more in need of an uplift than those on legacy benefits. This two-tiered approach to the UK social security system should end, and we encourage the government to rethink its position. A DWP spokesperson said, "It has always been the case that claimants on legacy benefits can make a claim for universal credit if they believe that they will be better off. We do not comment on specific legal matters." Well, that's what I think they'd sound like anyway, but they can't really argue that in my opinion, because if they can apply it to other legacy benefits, then why can't they apply it to these ones? As long as a total uplift equals £20 a week, then what's the difference? Unless that would be, of course, be too much paperwork for them. I mean, it often seems like they seem to struggle with that, doesn't it? YouTube's algorithm thinks you'd like to see one of these videos next, so let me know if it's right.